Hello and welcome to the pitch report. Here I'm Justen B, and here we go. This is the Panton wicket, and it looks like a very good strip. It's a regulation Panton wicket, I think, except we had some rain earlier on today, so it'll probably keep fractionally low. Now the key patches, around about here you'll find that normally on a flat, dry surface, this area will keep low. So it'll be interesting what happens to this area today, and also this area. Because if bowlers can hit this area on a flat wicket, the ball will bounce extremely high. So on this flat deck, what will happen today? This won't be a normal Panton wicket as far as the spinners are concerned, because of the sand being wetted out and flattened out, and by the time the sand gets back on, it'll be day 2 or something. So the key is probably to bowl first because of these outcast conditions, and the seamers will be the key. Hello everybody, and welcome to the Panton Hill Oval for the under 14-1 semi-final between Panton Hill and Marq. And we see team huddle for Panton Hill and team huddle for Marq. We're about to start the game here, and there are the umpires over there. So we're not long before the start of play, and we're about to get started, so let's get to the first ball. Here we are for the first ball of this semi-final, and it's going to be Ty Gilmore with the ball. Panton Hill won the toss and elected to field. Here we go, first ball. I'm your host, Justen B. Dear me, drop catch by Mitchell, and they'll pick up a run. We had a bit of rain earlier today, but it seems to have cleared up and we were able to start play on time, so the threat of 15 minutes delayed has disappeared. Alistair Bentley is to bowl at the pavilion end. Here's his first ball to the left-hander. Bit of movement for Bentley. We see some outswing to the right-hander, in-swing to the left-hander. The batsman was up to it. Played and missed. Didn't really move his feet there, the left-handed batsman, so not a great shot. Down leg, and they won't take a ball. Last year this team in the under 14s came 5th, so they've been able to embrace that feeling by taking first place here with a undefeated streak. Another one down leg, end of the over. T. Gilmore at the Roger end. The ground and the pitch will be wet, so there'll be less movement as the ball gets wetter, but the overcast conditions will help the swing, so it kind of means that, well, not very well done by Bradley Mitchell there. He's heaving, but doesn't admit any bias. There'll be a lot of swing early on, but not a lot after the opening 10 overs by Gilmore and Bentley. It might have been a tickle on that, or mainly 5-pad, yes. Just mainly 5-pad, no bats, and not taken cleanly by Bradley. Not a great start to the week for this very important match. The key for these two Marq opening batsmen is to see off Bentley and Gilmore, two fast bowlers of the side. Because Panton Hill doesn't have a third medium fast bowler, they have medium paces from then on, and spins. Planning to rain here at the Panton Hill Oval. Damn leg. No run. Starting to rain quite heavily here. Players not looking like going off yet, but still a while yet, and doesn't look like there's going to be any breakthrough of sun for a while, so might be a bit of delay soon. Damn leg. And of course, if 15 minutes or more is lost, then Marq have to force a result, which means they need to bowl Panton out and get more runs. Because they're batting first, it makes it all that more difficult. Dot ball straight to cover. The greatest of atmospheres, we were hoping for a larger crowd considering the F-Troop Grand Final, or semi-final, was also going to be held here later on this afternoon, so we're hoping for quite a large crowd to be here today to watch the under-14s play in their semi-final. Still well, yes. Very early days in this match, and what an excellent shot there. Excellent shot there by the right-hander. No run. Umpires having a talk. There might be a bit of consideration about going off because of the rain, although they seem to be continuing play for now. Bentley at the pavilion end to the left-hander. And now the rain is really building up here. There are puddles around the ground. People are getting wet out on the field. And the ball is losing its movement. I'm not sure how long the umpires will stay here. It won't be long. And that'll be for some runs. Big edge for the gully region. And they'll pick up a couple. Players and umpires, officials and other people have a bit of a chat about the weather, and maybe they had for lunch and then they're going off the field. So here you have it, the players are going off the field here at the Panton over in the semi-final, and if 15 minutes are lost, it means that Marq have to force a result. Hello and welcome back to the Panton Oval. As the covers are off, we've had a bit of a rain delay, 15 minutes or so, and they declared that it was the lunch break. So now players and officials are inspecting the pitch and getting excess water off. And we will be starting play in just over 10 minutes time, so you can hold back just for 10 minutes and watch the replay while we go through the 10 minutes. Now let's show you the wickets that have just fallen. Be back in 10 minutes time.
I have special coffee on these, huh? Oh, special coffee.
Hello and welcome to the Panton Hill Oval for the semi-final under-14 ones match between Panton Hill and Marq. Now we've had a bit of rain delay and 15 minutes has been lost. More than 15 minutes, but the important thing is that Moore has, so that means that the result has to be forced by the Milparkians, which means they have to make the runs and then bowl Panton Hill out to win the game and to go into the grand final. Now they are none for 7 off 6 overs, and Gilmore's going to continue with the Roger end, and with Kukovsky on strike, who had an excellent season, averaging 60 with the bat. Short and wide, missed. Gilmore in. And for the first time in the match, we welcome our special commentator and statistician, Marq Bellingham.
Well, Lennon's guys have greeted the fans here as we pause for Gilmore bowls. It's played gently out to on the leg side. Young Bellingham fields. Relays ball back to the bowler. Yeah, so a little disappointing for the large crowd that's gathered, come here in car, bicycle, and made their way on foot to the Cracknell Reserve. And once again we pause. Gilmore. Just fading down leg side a little. No doubt the ball will be that a little bit hard to get a hold of. Rags being employed virtually every ball by the fielding team. The batting team, on the other hand, will be just hoping that ball gets nice and soft. And it certainly will. Gilmore again. Merely rolling the arm over. Nicely flicked away by Kukovsky behind square. Again getting the ball wet. I thought perhaps they'd turn for 2. They'll settle for 1. Fielded in the midfield by, I think that might be young Ashley Howell. We're just changing for the left-hander. Stevens. Just checking the database here for Stevens' statistics for the season as Gilmore comes in. Just on the spot there. Well kept out. And that's the end of the over. Quite a tidy one, just a single coming from it.
For the year. So that's not that good, but solid average of 11. This is Kukovsky on strike. And that's the end of that. Well, that's the end of Kukovsky, the man who has an excellent average of 60 from his 180 runs for the home and away season, is bowled by A. Bentley for 4. So it's 1-8 after 7.1. The new batsman is Alan Yao. Bentley to bowl. And no run. Thomas Allen Yao, averaging solid average. What's his average? 26 from his 52 runs. So 1 wicket down, 1 for 8 after 7.3. Good work by Mitchell, no bite. Later missed. And no run. And excellent shot there. Good shot there by Stevens. Big full toss and just leaned into it for a couple. That's the end of Gilmore's spell, and then for 6 off 5 overs. 1 for 10. Bentley to start his last over. And what a wicket! Half volley there, and Alan Yao just cover drove that straight to the man at point. So what a way to go. Bentley picks up his second wicket. It's 2 for 10. Bentley to the new batsman. The new batsman in is Kazi. So with the score at 2 for 11, he's off the mark, first ball. Bentley to Stevens. Another full toss by Bentley, and that'll go away for... Go all the way for 4, so a big full tosser. Cover drive by Stevens, edging it through backward point, all the way for 4, so it's 2 for 15 after 10. We now welcome our international viewers to the match between Panton and Marq, under 14, semi-final here with a change of the bowling. McDougall comes on in the 11th over, and his right arm medium. The score 2 for 15 after 10, with Bentley picking up 2 wickets. Last wicket, Alan Yao caught at point off the ball, playing off Bentley, caught by Balding. McDougall's in. No run at point. Balding into the action again. The sun's breaking out here, so we should see the... Yes, yelled out by the official scorer of Panton Hill. Sue Bellingham. Nice bowling by McDougall. Should be able to dry out some of that excess water that the rain got onto the pitch and the ground, speeding it up ever so slightly to get the runs a little higher. McDougall at the Roger end, the 11th over. 2 for 15 to Yazi. And, beating the man at point, and they'll come back for 2. And 2 more runs to Kazi. He's on 3 there. 2 for 17 here in the 11th over. McDougall, mediums, continue. Oh, a nice little shot, but no run at squarely. If you've got to set your alarm clocks and you've just woken up now and turned on the TV, it's in the 12th over. Buckland is about to have a bowl. It's 2 for 18 or 17, depending on... 2 for 18. Buckland right arm medium at the pavilion end. And a full tosser in the gap at cover. And just the one. Oh, excellent shot there by Kazi. That ball was down leg and he just slashed at it. And it just went flying away for a couple. So he retains the strike and he's able to have another at Buckland. And no run. Mitchell, the captain, selecting to go for the 4 seamers to start us off. Not bowling George or Bellingham. Buckland bowls, and nice back foot on drive there by Kazi. Seems to have the shots, and that's the end of the over. Over 21. Minute. Seemed like an inside edge there, very, very thick. Buckland to bowl at the pavilion end. The sun's really come out now.
Let's see if he can tidy up that line and length.
Yes, he'll be bowling to Kazi, and Kazi looked to get after him in the last over, and it's a real infield this.
Buckland has had a good season, taking 9 wickets in 11.
Nice ball there. Completely squared up, Kazi. Oh, and an excellent shot there. It's all the way for 4 there. So, bowled it full toss, I think, low on the pads, and he was able to flick it away to deep mid-on for 4. Excellent shot. The look of Mitchell really does describe what he's feeling about that ball and shot. Oh, couldn't do it that time. Looked like he's got himself into position, but couldn't make bat onto ball, and that would have probably gone to 4. The only player that could stop it was Gilmore at square leg, and he was too square to save that one. And very good back foot drive there by Kazi. He goes on to 10. It's the end of the over.
And 2 for 26.
Mitchell taking out short square leg into a regulation. So, strong work off the pads for Kazi, and fine legs going up.
Typical of these subcontinent players.
Oh, and no, a drop catch there.
1 run to Kazi.
Dear me. Off the pads, flicked it in the air, and dear me, that was a dolly. Could prove costly as Kazi's playing some shots as McDougall's in. And another run. They'll come back for a second. Problems are rising, but Daniels should stay confident. They're deeply the favourites. Marq still have to force a result. They have to make the runs, declare or get bowled out, and then bowl Panton out, which will be a challenge.
We can see mid-on and mid-off are both in too close, giving the batsmen plenty of opportunity to drive the ball, as they just did.
Dougal in. Stevens. Dougal in. A comment from one of our spectators. No run. There might have been a single there. And a change to the bowling. Andrew Alkemard comes into the attack. Buckland, a bit expensive, and Kazi was getting away, so they've selected their fifth seamer. Probably not famous Alkmaar, but he was third in the bowling lists last year, so he's a very solid seamer. Mitchell's up to the stumps to him as he is into Kazi. Another time he got squared up. Kazi looks strong on his pads, but he needs to make sure that he gets around the ball and rolls the wrist properly. Otherwise, he's going to get caught short on the offside.
They still have managed to stop the run for Marq though and settle things down.
Solid defence. Mitchell will probably be discouraged to use his spinners yet with the pitch so damp. And that's better done by Kazi. Whipping away, but 2 square leg. An excellent shot there. And 4 runs to Kazi. Excellent shot down leg. He just rolled the wrist and flicked it away to fine leg, which was uninhabited. 4 runs, and Alkmaar doesn't know what to do. Alkmaar. And another good shot. Good throw, good shot, back foot cover drive, and that's the end of the over. So, scores 2 for 34 here. Kazi's making his way through the runs, and Stevenson's holding up one end. McDougall's into bowl at the Roger end.
16 overs have gone by, so the run rate quite satisfactory at 2 and over.
Yes, of course Marq will have to score later on, a bit quicker, to be able to force a big enough of a target to be able to bowl Panton out without them surpassing. McDougall in. And, oh, it hit something. Yeah, so edge, I'm not sure if it carried to Mitchell or not, but it wasn't taken cleanly in either case, and finally Gilmore had to clean it up for the 1. So Kazi goes on, and Stevens is on strike. He's been very solid with his defence. Dougal into bowl.
Stevens on 12.
And stop there. Beaten. At the end of the over, we'll be leaving our South Australian viewers for the boat show. And no run there. And another good shot by Kazi. He has another good carver drive to the back foot shot, and they'll pick up just the 1. Mate to Stevens. Oh, there you go. Looked to be short of a length. Playing some sort of pull shot was the batsman.
Now, did that ball pitch outside leg stump? That's what they'll be all asking.
I'll be asking about the height now. We'll be able to check the action replay about it, and later on to find out if that was actually out. We also have Hawkeye.
Stevens, who was LBW off the bowling of Alkmaar for 12. That's 3 wickets down for 36 in the